Hi you guys, my name is ASSYL and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of the video, today we are going to talk about why the LinkedIn is so goddamn toxic. Like, someone needs to explain me a lot of stuff. I do have lists of questions, concerns, problems, issues, call it whatever you want. I also just chopped a chunk of my hair here, so no one cares. Why does the LinkedIn has the function of who viewed my profile? Like, who viewed my profile? The function that I don't know why it exists. Why does it exist? Someone needs to explain me, like, why do I see people viewing my profile? And you know what? You know what's embarrassing? Because they don't tell you before like someone actually views your profile. So I was talking lots of people's profile. I was talking Bill Gates' profile. I was talking my coworkers, my previous coworkers, my friends, my relatives. Like, you know, like usual people do. We stalk each other, right? I was so embarrassed when I found out. You know how I found out? Like, one of my friends just viewed my profile and I saw that. I was like, wait, hold on. Like, people see when you view a profile, like, there's no usability to that function. Like, why does it exist? How it helps? How it does even, like, how did it come to people's mind to create? And you cannot get rid of that function. Like, I think I was trying to get rid of that function, but now it just, instead of you viewed your profile, it's anonymous viewed your profile. I don't need that. I just want to see people's profile without letting them know that someone viewed their profile, or without letting them know that I viewed their profile. I want to get rid of that function. I think the only way is to get the premium account, which is, I'm not gonna pay $40 a month for the premium account. I'm not paying $40 a month. No, you're not forcing me to pay $40 a month just to stalk people's profiles without letting them know. Like, if you don't know me, I'm an addict to LinkedIn, you guys. I wake up, I go to LinkedIn. Like, regular people, they go, like, wake up, they might watch YouTube, they might watch TikToks, they might sit on Instagram. I, on the other hand, I open the LinkedIn, I read the post, and I just find people to connect. I find people to connect. That is how I spend my time. I come from work, I go to LinkedIn. I go to sleep, I go to LinkedIn. I'm on toilet, I go to LinkedIn. Everywhere I go is LinkedIn. Point number two, it's the algorithm. Like, how does the algorithm work? So, you know how on TikTok there is For You page, so like there's just topics that you might be just interested in, or just very, like, you know, very popular YouTubes, like TikToks for like 1 million likes, 2 million likes, 7 million likes. Like, I see lots of like dogs and cats videos, even though I don't care about dogs. No offense, I don't like dogs or cats, but I see tons of their videos all the time. On LinkedIn, how it works, you just see, so this is your profile, and the posts that get lots of likes are struggle stories. Like, whenever I go to LinkedIn, I just see struggle stories on struggle stories on struggle stories. Like, why do I need to read like people struggling to get a job? Like, that is not something you want to read. Like, you don't want to see people struggling for their life to get a job. I can just put on, like, here, like, some screenshots of my, like, LinkedIn page. I don't know, maybe mine is different than yours. Maybe it is. But why there's so many people just struggling? Like, oh, I was the son of the janitor in China. I was working my whole life. I was going to nurse school, and this year I became Miss Universe 2021. Like, that is the type of stories that is on LinkedIn For You page. I don't know how to explain it. Like, posts that get like on LinkedIn is like, oh, I had 3 kids, I had 4 divorces, I had minus 5,000 on my bank account, but I still made it to the interview. I was late for 15 minutes because I was helping a grandma walk to her house, and I came to the interview and they hired me because I'm a good person. It's like Instagram, but like to the hundreds level. Instagram is like here when you see imaginary people, imaginary stuff. LinkedIn is here with their, like, oh, I had to close all the New York subway just to get to the Walmart interview, and I still got a job. That is the type of stories there are, you guys. Like, I kid you not, that is what I see all day, every day. Another reason why LinkedIn is so goddamn toxic is, why do I need to see how Sarah worked for Starbucks for 1 year? Like, why do I need to see how Jacob worked at General Motors for 2 years? Why do I need to see how Suzanne worked at Dollar Tree store for 3 years? None of it adds up. Again, the question is, what is the point? So there's a button like celebrate Lindsay's 5-year anniversary at Zara, right? And you have to press that to congratulate her either in her private message or in the comments. Why? Like what? You know, there's happy birthdays. It's like reminding people of anniversary of their divorce. No one needs to know how many years they work at a certain company. And no one needs to hear that. Trust me, no one. Like there's no usability to that function. I could imagine people on like LinkedIn boards of members like thinking of these functions like, let's make this function like we will celebrate people's achievements at work, but not the real achievements. They're anniversaries at work, you know, really doesn't make any sort of sense. And not the reason why it's so freaking toxic. The company, you know, like these big companies where you buy a product or you, for example, win something from them, they want you to repost that to LinkedIn with a certain hashtag and a photo or like a sticker or something. And I was the victim, you guys. I was the victim.
You're a victim.
So I was competing for like, the scholarship at UASSYL. Like I applied a year ago for this scholarship for I think artificial intelligence course or something. And then a year after that, I got that scholarship. I was so happy. And then I got an email saying that I think if you'll post this with this, you'll be put into certain chat or something. And I had to post it. And like the next day I go and people like, congratulations. I'm like, I forgot that everyone sees what, like every single connection that you have will see that post. Like we'll see you just being like, I congratulate myself on getting scholarship. So you just have to sit down and look at it. Okay? You just have to sit down and look at me getting like scholarship and you getting nothing. People post everything nowadays. The certificate from LinkedIn Learning, from Shaw Academy, from Udacity, from Udemy, from Coursera. I also posted. From my dad's garage, from my mom's work, from my sister's nursing house. Like, why? Why? That is the question you end up thinking like every time you go to LinkedIn. Another reason. Why do I need to see what people like on LinkedIn? I don't know how to disable this function. You know what, this is embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing. So there are like funny videos on LinkedIn. You can actually find lots of funny videos on LinkedIn. And I sometimes like them. Okay, I like a lot of stuff. Getting my like is like saying hi. Like it really doesn't mean anything. I like I even like ads sometimes. Like I'm one of those people, I like everything I see on my page. The next day I go to work and people are like, oh, you like that video. Or you'll know that person because you like their post. Oh, you like that thing because you want to go to other place to work. Why do people who are connected to me need to know what I do like? Like none of the apps have that. Like I think Instagram had to like used to have this function where you can just look for what other people like, but it doesn't make sense. Please, LinkedIn, please disable that function. Like that is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. I liked one post from a different company and people now think I want to quit. People really, like my coworkers really think I want to quit because I liked one post from like a competitive company. I really don't want to quit, you guys. I want to have a job. Okay, I just want to have a job. The next point is kind of serious. I guess like everything is serious, it's just I'm not that serious. Let's come to the basics, right? So LinkedIn is a social media app for professional world, whatever. You find connections. So unlike like Facebook and stuff, like you don't look for your mom, you don't look for your dad, you don't look for your sister's account. You look for like professional people, maybe your older coworkers, maybe your people who you want to connect. Like maybe you want to work at Google and you look for Google's people like to connect, right? If you don't have a job, at the moment you connect them, there's a 70% chance none of them will connect you. Do you want to know why? Because they'll look down on you. Because they look down on people who don't have a job. Like there was a period of my life like I didn't work and I was not looking for a job. I really wasn't looking for a job. That's a topic for another discussion. Like people can not have a job. Like let's normalize that. Like people might not look for, not everyone needs to struggle, okay? So that time I was sitting a lot on LinkedIn and like social medias and whatever, you know what regular unemployed people do. I was sending connection to Google employees. I was sending connection to like regular, like a local company employees. I was sending connection to like bank employees just because I really wanted to connect. I was bored and I really wanted to connect. That's the end of the story. It doesn't really matter why. Like only like 30% of them actually connected. And it'll be okay. It'll be okay if they just didn't see it. But do you know what's the crazy part? I can see they viewed my profile. Like there is that function. Remember, point number one, you see that everyone viewed your profile. And I can see that these same people who I connected and they don't connect me back saw my profile and they just moved on. They never accepted it. Like accepting connection is literally means nothing, and they really just moved on without me connecting. But when I had a job, I was sending connections, and like with 90% chance everyone was accepting it, and lots of people connecting me. Like, how does it work? Isn't that hypocritical? Isn't that crazy? I guess that is the society we live in, so I guess we just have to deal with it. Deal with it. Then you just have to live with the fact that they saw your profile, they know who you are and stuff, and they still didn't connect you, and they still didn't connect you. That is like, you think about it day and night. You go to sleep, you think about it. You go to toilet, you think about it. You go to washroom, you think about it. You go to bathroom, you think about it. Like, that is what you think all day, every day. And one last point. These influencers, like, I was planning to make like 2 videos on like all this LinkedIn situation, like about the influencers and just the app. This is about the app. These influencers on LinkedIn, despicable. I don't have a single word to describe these people. I'm horrified, I'm mortified, I'm scared. Like, all of these things, not a single good word. Not a single good word, because these influencers on LinkedIn are crazy, okay? And not only these influencers, okay? There are slash billionaires, millionaires, self-made like billionaires that no one knows of, like these YouTubers with like 100 million subscribers, all of these businessmen, entrepreneurs with $1 million businesses. This is so toxic. Just seeing like so many people, I guess, like so many people accomplish so many stuff, and you just sit there and wonder like why am I such a loser, when in fact you are normal, you are okay, and these people are crazy because they're delusional. They make up so much stuff on LinkedIn, and for what? Like, for what? Like, how, does it bring them something? Does it bring them? And then you know what is the next crazy point? I will still enjoy LinkedIn. I will still enjoy LinkedIn. I will still sit on LinkedIn. I will still go to LinkedIn every single day because this is what I do. I don't go to Instagram that much. I don't go to other apps except YouTube that much like I go on LinkedIn, because I adore LinkedIn. Like, these days I don't even care. I look at someone's profile and I don't care that they saw that I viewed their profile. I really don't care. But sometimes it's a bit embarrassing. For example, let's say at my company or just people I know, like, I see that they viewed my profile, and the next day kind of I see them and I don't know what to say to them, because now they know all of my background, they know where I studied, they know what I studied, they know who is like what is my position. They know everything about me, and what can I say? I just have to like look at them in the eyes and pretend like I've never seen that they viewed my profile. This was a mess of a video, but thank you so much for watching this video. It is a mess. It is a mess. Like, LinkedIn needs to get their all stuff together and listen to people when they say that app is crazy toxic. But I guess it's not app's fault, but some of the function they can definitely, like, please erase that function where you see someone's profile. That is the most useless, that is the most toxic, that is the most crazy functions I've ever seen on all of my 20-something years of my life. But anyway, I just have to stop. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Wait, by the way, I'll make the second video about purely LinkedIn influencers, so I'll guess like next week, next 2 weeks, if anyone is waiting, it will be here. It will be on this channel. So please subscribe. That sounded so embarrassing. I'll see you in the next one.